Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. So today's video is about life's firsts, life's most basic yet important first for everyone. So I'm gonna tell you about my life's firsts. So if you're interested, stay tuned. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick 10 firsts of my life, and I'm also gonna tell you a little bit about the story behind those firsts. So you see, there'll be too much of talk in the video throughout. So let's do not talk too much in the very beginning and jump right into the video. Come on. So the very first of my life's first is my first school. Okay, before I answer this, I want to tell you that my dad was working in bank and he had a transferable job. So he had to move from place to place and we had to accompany him. So I went into 8 different schools by the time I came into 10th. So it's too difficult to remember my first school, and I'm really disappointed to tell you that I don't actually remember my first school. I remember the environment, but the name, if you ask me the name, I don't remember. I guess it was Bal Vikas or Gyan Ganga. I'm not sure. So sorry about that. But can't say. I was in nursery and LKG in that school, and this school was nearby my house. That much I remember. So moving on to the second and next, my life's first is my first friend. So this is also vague in my memory. I think Gracie is the name of my first friend, but I'm not sure about that. It's not clear in my memory because Gracie, if I remember, she was in the same school, the name of which I couldn't tell you. So yeah, but in standard 1 I had 2 friends who were actually my first friend. One was Aditi and another was Umang, and unfortunately I'm not in touch with both of them. With Umang I was in touch till 10th standard, but after that I lost touch with him also. So yeah, Aditi and Umang were my first friend and they were very good friends of mine. I wish I get in touch with them again. Let's see. The next first of my life is my first stage performance ever. Okay, so this was again in that school, mission school, and I was in standard 1. I remember that we had a group act and it was a musical act. So there was a main girl performing, and I was one of the 2 or 3 prospect grooms for her. And I was rejected because I was a black guy. So I have a dusky complexion, and back then I was a black guy. So actually I played the role of a guy who was a prospect groom for the girl, and I got rejected for obvious reasons. So that was my first stage performance ever. Moving on to the next, my life's first is my first prize or award or trophy or medal, anything. So I was never into too much of competition. Yes, I was part of different extracurricular activities in the school, but those were mostly musical or cultural or a little bit of sports. But I didn't actually sat for too many competitions, or I didn't bag too many medals, trophies to home. So I was not like that kind of a kid, and my parents also never pushed me towards this kind of activity in the school. So yeah, But I remember I sat for a painting competition in my school in Forestganj when I was in third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. I don't remember exactly which standard, but out of these, I was sitting for this painting or sketching competition, and I got selected as winner. So I still remember what I drew. I drew a beautiful natural scenery, and I drew this coconut tree alongside beach, and in the background there were mountains, and the sun was coming out of the mountain. I still can draw that sketch. So yeah, I used crayons. Yes, crayons or pencil color maybe, but that got me the first prize ever. Moving on to the next first of my life is my first job. So I have my first and the only job as my banking career. So yes, I am a banker by profession, and I got into banking in 2013 when I got selected as a probationary officer in my organization. So since then I am a banker. So that is my first and only job. Okay, so talking about jobs, the next first of my life is my first salary. So salary is what I got when I got selected for bank, and actually BPO's salary back then used to be 22,000 to 24,000. I'm guessing, I'm not very sure, but not beyond that. But we got a 4 days salary because I joined on 28th of January 2013, and we worked for 4 days in that month, so we got only 4 days salary as a beginner. But if you talk about salary as an earning, then I got my first earning when I did a show for All India Radio when I was a student of Bachelor's of English Honours in Bhagalpur in my college, in my graduation, and we did a show. My friends and me, we did a discussion show for our All India Radio. So, and that meant a lot for me back then because it was, I guess it was 500 or 1200 or in between. Yeah, in between there. 500 I remember. So that was very big, not because of the amount, because that is not a big deal. I used to save a lot. I used to always have 500 in my piggy bank. But to do a show in All India Radio was a big thing for me. I always wanted to do a show in radio. So that was like a dream come true. So if you talk about the first earning, I got my first earning from there, and I spent the whole amount to buy a very nice suit piece for my mom, and she was very happy about that. So yes, that was my first earning. Okay, talking about the next in the list is my first identity card. Ooh, okay. So my first identity card is driving license. When I was 18, my father got me a driving license made because we needed we needed an identity card which is valid for many things, which can come in handy for many things, and driving license was very easily made back then, because back then they didn't take driving tests. So I didn't go for a driving test, and I got it done by documents only. So yeah, driving license is my first identity card. So the next in the list is my first mobile phone. So having a mobile phone in today's time, it's not a big deal. every teenager has a smartphone with them. So but I got it when I was in graduation final year, and the set I got is Motorola L9. I was in love with that set. Such a beautiful set. It was sleek, elegant, and I still have that phone. I think it's in India. It's my native place, I guess. But I still possess that phone. I used to, take selfies when there was no front cameras in the phone and there was no selfie word coined. Back then, I was taking selfie with my Motorola L9. So, and they were so nice, so nice. I've taken so many pictures out of that camera, that back camera, and they were fantastic. I can show you sometime, but yes, we'll talk about that later. Okay, so moving on to the next first of my life is my first flight ever. My first flight ever was in 2010 when me with my parents, we were on our Mumbai Shirdi Goa trip. Mainly, it was a Goa trip. We had planned for Goa, and we flew from Patna to Mumbai first. So that was my first flight, and it was October, I guess. Yeah, that was the time when we went for the trip. And in my flight, I vomited twice. Okay, that was my first flight. You can spare that. Oh, we have reached to the end of the video, and here my last of my first has come. So my first foreign trip is the 10th I have picked as my first is if you can call Nepal foreign, then I have gone to Nepal several times. When we were in Forbesganj, which was nearby Nepal, a place called Viratnagar was very famous, and we used to go to Viratnagar every now and then. So if you call Nepal a foreign, then that was my first foreign trip. I don't remember which time of the year or which age of the life of mine was that, but that was my first foreign trip. So my first foreign trip was for the Thailand, Malaysia, and Singapore with my parents, and we were in a group. So yes, it was a group tour, and I guess we were there for 15 days because we have to cover 3 countries. So yes, we were on 15 days trip, I guess, and it was in 2012. I remember that time very badly because that was a very crucial time in my life when I was sitting for bank interviews. I was so desperate to get into the job as soon as possible, but leaving one or two important bank interviews, I went for this foreign trip. Yes, so I had to go because tickets were booked, bookings were done. So I just can't say that I for sitting for bank interviews I can skip this, and I can waste the money or something like that, because my parents were not going to leave me behind them, and they just could chill. So I had to accompany them, and I remember for 3 to 4 days I was totally like, what I'm doing with my life, what I am doing with my life. I am going to going for a vacation. I don't need this. I need to get into the job right now. So I was very upset, but that was after 4 days. I was okay, I was fine, because people were telling me, they were making me feel good that don't worry, you'll get into a job. It's not a big deal. You can earn it later, but this trip is gonna be a memory for lifetime. So yeah. So after that, I chilled and I enjoyed. It was really a very nice trip, along with my parents and other fellow passengers. So yeah, I made friends also there, lifetime friends. So yes, that was my first foreign trip ever. So that was it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed my vlog, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and share with your friends and family. And do tell me about your lives first in comment section. I think it's gonna be interesting for you. So please subscribe.